Hi, guys, and welcome back. I want to talk about embracing the single life. Embrace not being in a relationship, not depending on anyone but yourself. Love being single, love the time by yourself, and learn to do whatever you want and not have the peer pressure of society that a relationship is what you need to have in life because it's not. It is not. You don't need to go out there and seek a husband or a wife. You don't need to go and buy a house, have a car, have a dog or a cat, have children by the age of 30 or 35. Embrace life how you want to embrace it and embrace life being alone, embrace life being in a relationship. But I really encourage you to embrace the single life. And here's why. Don't get me wrong, having a relationship is amazing. You have someone to just kiss and cuddle, talk to every day, do things with, have children with, get married, go on trips, and just feel that happiness, that hole in your heart that you may have from a child, from your parents that neglected you or abandoned you or didn't give you the love that you needed. A lot of the time we will seek a relationship so fast because that's what we need. But have we healed our inner child abandonment? Have we healed ourselves enough to have that relationship? Will that relationship last? And if it doesn't, if it's bumpy and you feel that it's not working, then the expiry date is coming. But that is not what I want to speak about today. I just want to speak about how we need to embrace the single life if you are single. And if you feel that you need to be in a relationship, I hope to change your mind. Or if you're thinking about being single and you just want to take some time out, then this is for you. So I've been single for coming up to 3 years now. I came out of a long-term relationship of over 5 years, and I've been alone for nearly 3 years now. And I am embracing this time for myself. I am 31, and yes, I have the pressure of, Laura, you need to have children, you need to get married, you need to find a husband, you need to buy a house, you need to buy a car, you need to have a stable job, and you need to be making money. Time is running out. Absolutely, time is running out. Time is so precious. But I don't need that right now. I don't need that. I want to live my life how I want to live it. And if I want to do the inner work, I want to just embrace being by myself, getting to know who I am, getting to know what I truly want, do the inner work. I am going to mirror and attract what I deserve and what I want. But right now, I'm not doing that because I just want to focus on me. I want to focus on loving me. Coming out of a long relationship, I had to do a lot of healing. I had to change country. I had to start my life again. And that means changing who I am, evolving, transforming into a new person. I am not the same Laura I was a year ago. I am not the same Laura I was 6 months ago. I have evolved, I have transformed from a caterpillar to a butterfly. And I don't mean in looks, I mean as inside. I am not who I feel I was before. I am a completely new person, and I have to get to know myself more now because it takes time. When you evolve, you just evolve rapidly, and you have to get to know that new person because that's your higher self. You're transforming into the higher self. You're transforming into the person that you visualize that you want to become. And I have transformed into that person really fast. And it's been a lot. to just get to know who I am now, who I was before. That means I get to know who I am now. It's a time for deep discovery and getting to know myself again. Introducing myself to myself. Hi, Laura. Who are you? Let me get to know you because you've just rapidly evolved. And I need to get used to this new Laura because she's up to her standards, she's up to her values, her boundaries. She ain't going to take shit. So I need to get to know myself again so that I can introduce myself to the person that can handle that level of me, who can reflect my interests, my boundaries, my respect, my values at the same level. Another great reason of embracing single life is your independence. You build your independence. Sometimes you may already be independent. I've been so independent since I was 16. I moved out when I was 16 years old, and I just wanted to live my own life. And I'm doing that now. Developing that independence, you have developed a superpower. You have developed and overcome the fear of being alone. You can handle being alone and not having that fear inside of you of, oh, I'm so lonely. But no, you're embracing solitude of yourself and your life. You overcome the fears. You develop that freedom feeling. You start to embrace freedom. You have freedom by yourself, the independence of yourself. So, for example, for me, I go traveling by myself. I enjoy time by myself. I'll go traveling by myself to multiple countries. I will backpack. I've done that multiple times in Italy, Bali, France, everywhere. I've done so many trips by myself that, yeah, I will meet people along the way. I've stayed in hostels, but then I would get a hotel because I want time for myself. But you get used to the freedom, the independence, because you're building your character, you're getting to know who you are. And you need to build that independence and that solitude before you go and meet someone. Because you can't be around this man or woman in a new relationship 24/7. You have to have boundaries. You have to have time to yourselves. And you can't be just connected at the hip all the time. So you need to understand, having a healthy relationship, you have to have time by yourself. And you have to have time away from each other all the time to build that relationship. You don't want to be all over that person, or you don't want to be so needy because you've got yourself. You don't need them, you've got yourself. And that is how you build respect and boundaries in the relationship. And that is how relationships will work better, because you're not relying on this person to treat you good or buy you things, because you can do it yourself. And that is how relationships fail all the time, because you rely so much on people. We can't do that. We can't. And a lot of my videos will be about that. But I have to be brutal. We have to be brutal to each other. We have to be brutal in life so that people will listen. And I'm sorry that I'm brutal, but I'm not sorry, because sometimes everyone needs a little kick up the butt. And that is coming from me. I used to be so focused on finding a relationship, and I've only just snapped out of it just recently. Okay, maybe not recently, but a little while ago, I can say. I was so focused on finding a boyfriend because I love to be by myself, absolutely. But I just wanted someone to love me. I wanted someone to hold me, hug me, go on trips, go to the cinema, go for walks. But because I was giving out too much desperate energy, I was attracting desperate people. But a lot of the time, they weren't for me. I was attracting the wrong people. And that is why we have to do the inner work to attract the right people. So, what I started to do was focus on myself. I started to detach and let go of the outcome of finding a boyfriend. Focus on me, focus on what do I want to look like, how much weight I want to lose, how much gym progress I want to do. And I just visualize my future of what I want. Who do I want to be? What do I want to do? Who do I want to become? What is the time length? I set goals and I stay consistent because I know if I can reach the high level of who I want to be and I let go of finding a boyfriend and I spend time with myself, I get to know myself and understand who I am now, then I'm going to attract the right person. I'm embracing being single because you're not going to be single for the rest of your life. Maybe some people will, maybe some people won't, but it's how you give out your energy is how you will get it back. And if you want to find a boyfriend or you want to find a girlfriend, you have to do the inner work to attract the right one. You have to visualize what sort of person do you want. And you have to find that partner within you, which I have a video about. So go check it out. You have to find the partner in you that you want to attract. So maybe you have to do the inner work. So what did I do? What did I do? What have I done to work on myself? I have my own tattoos. I make my own money. I live in my own home. I have my own car. I bought my own motorbike. I kind of replaced the motorbike for a guy for some sort of reason, temporary, but I always wanted a motorbike. And I've always had motorbikes in my life. So I got myself a motorbike. And I go traveling by myself. I go trips by myself. I go shopping. I do what I want on a necessary basis legally. And I make myself happy. And if I can do that, I can be content being single. And that is what you need to do. You need to find that contentment. Another side note, I went and joined a netball team. I went and socialized to meet new friends. I go to the gym. I meet new friends. I go out to the pub sometimes. I meet new people. I don't isolate myself, but I let myself go out there to meet people. So I'm not shutting the wall down, shutting the doors away from meeting anyone. I'm still talking, hi, bye, but I'm working on me, and that is what we have to do. One thing about me and embracing single life is the freedom. Having that freedom to do whatever you want. Not having to text someone, good morning, good night, where are you? What are you doing? Are you out drinking on a Friday night again? You have the freedom to do what you want. And as much as that sounds so delulu, oh my God, or sounds so crazy, you have to just enjoy life. Enjoy life. Be happy. Don't be miserable because you don't have a boyfriend or a girlfriend or no one loves you. You're perceiving yourself as that person that you're unlovable. You're putting these negative beliefs in your head. I'm alone. No one likes me. No one's coming to me. I'm never going to find love. There's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm ugly or too fat. I go to the gym. I go out clubbing. I go here, there, but no one comes to me. Whatever you put out, you will get back. Whatever negativity you put out, you will get back. So enjoy your freedom, enjoy your life, enjoy who you are. Because your partner that you get, your husband, your wife, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, they're not going to come to the other side when you leave this earth. They're going to be still here or they might be already there. You can meet them there. So you need to embrace time by yourself. Being single, being independent, loving yourself, you will develop that superpower to be happy. And that is what everyone needs to learn. It may take time. You may not want to learn, and that's absolutely fine. But every lesson you go through with a person, you will then become more resilient and stronger anyway. So, as a conclusion, if you're single, please just go enjoy life. Be free, be happy, spend money on yourself. Look in the mirror, tell yourself how much you love yourself. Because you don't need someone to tell you. You can tell yourself. Tell your inner child how much you love her or him. If that inner child didn't get enough love as a kid, your mom, your dad, your guardian, tell yourself how much you love yourself. Do the inner work. Have freedom. Do whatever you want in your life because it is your life. You are the narrator of your story. Go enjoy life. You will then attract that partner that you desire. Just don't give up. Visualize that partner. Visualize your life. Don't think negative thoughts. Banish these negative thoughts that you are unworthy, unlovable, ugly, fat, and just embrace single time, single life, and you will receive what you desire.